Shocking fallout at 60 Minutes after a flawed report about the deadly attack on the U.S. mission in Benghazi, Libya last year. Let's talk about that and more with CNN senior media correspondent and host of Reliable Sources. He's just joined the CNN team, Brian Stelter. Brian, thanks for joining us. You've read this report about what happened at 60 Minutes and the Benghazi story. What red flags did they talk about in that report?
Well, there were several mistakes that were made along the way, and that's why the head of standards and practices at CBS basically said this afternoon that the whole report was deficient. For one thing, they were working over in their own 60 Minutes area, and they didn't talk to their other colleagues at CBS who could have helped them figure out that this main source's background was very suspicious, and that he had told the government one thing and told 60 Minutes another thing. Those contradictions are the main reasons why this report's now been discredited, and it seems that CBS failed to do that investigating beforehand. You know, that's basic fact-checking 101, the kind of thing that 60 Minutes is known for doing every week. But in this rare case, they came up short.
And of course, all news organizations make mistakes. I think the key in all of this is to own those mistakes, live up to them. Own up to them and try to live by the lessons learned. Lara Logan and her producer, they've taken a leave of absence. What does that mean? Do we think they're going to come back?
I do fully expect both of them to be back at CBS and expect Lara Logan to be back on the air at some point. It's unclear what exactly this leave of absence is. Is it paid? Is it unpaid? Is it a suspension with a not quite so severe name? CBS isn't saying. They are just putting out this report and trying to get away for the long Thanksgiving holiday, to be frank. But we'll see how long she's away for. And when she comes back, what kinds of stories will she be covering? It might be awkward, for example, to assign her to another very controversial political and military topic. She might have to wait a while before coming back to those stories. At the end of the day, it's all about reputation. And 60 Minutes and Lara Logan suffered a blow to both their and her reputation. But I do believe the show can recover from that over time. Like you said, it's about owning up to those mistakes. And CBS did a good thing today by releasing this report and trying, at least in part, to explain what happened.